Hello and welcome back to Malmo, episode 7, number 7. It's so much to catch up on. We've won the Allsvenskan. You'll see on the left-hand side there. We've only got one game left and we're 5 points clear. So the board fretting about us not being able to win the league, we've proved them wrong. We've won the Allsvenskan with points to play, games to play. So the challenge now is sort of Champions League. Regretfully, after the 5-2 defeat to Paris, we've won most of the league games. We beat Kalmar by 3-1. Then we had a 2-0 reverse against AIK. Very fortunate AIK, I would add. Then a 5-0 win though against Gothenburg, and then 3-1 victory over Norrköping to secure the title. But Champions League wise, a 1-0 reverse in Portugal, Abubakar with the goal. A largely even game, and we might have done better if it wasn't for misfiring strikers in Rosenberg and Lagomina. But it is what it is. We don't have the quality. If we can finish third in this group, then obviously we get put into the Europa League, and that in itself would be an achievement. I mean, it's already an achievement to still be playing European football, I guess. So it's vital that we take points, and by points I mean not just 1 but 3 points today. So if we have a look at the players available, obviously we're missing Constant Diliash. That is a great way to say that name, because it's how you say his name. Yeah, Alex Pettersson seems to be developing quite nicely. We're trying to get him in. He's already made 7 first-team appearances. Effectively, this guy's the Swedish version of Martin Odegaard. That's what I'm thinking. He'll not move to Real, though. He'll stay with me and conquer the world with Malmo. So we're a little bit limited, as you'd expect. We're still missing strikers. Jez is out injured. Kingsley Sarfo, if you don't know, naughty, and probably. He's got a 4-year deal. I want to release him, but that's my personal view. So we won't be playing him again. In fact, we'll sell him in the summer or winter, the winter summer, whatever we call it around here. So Porto today, we simply must win to continue Champions League or European adventure at all. So fingers crossed. I'll see you pitch side in just a minute with the teams. So there we have it. Then it's pretty much the same Porto side that played us in Portugal. It's our full strength side. I've not made any changes from what you've just seen on your screen. They're a good team. They're a good team. I'm surprised that they're below Olympiacos in the group table. But again, they probably had a poor result. I mean, let's not forget we played 2 of our 3 Champions League games away. We only picked up a point in the game we played at home. So we need to do better at the Swedbank. Hopefully this is the game when we actually deliver and get a win. I mean, a win is worth quite a lot of money to a club like ourselves. Obviously, it's over 1.5 million, 1.8 million pounds, so it's worth doing for one win alone. And this is, realistically, are we going to beat Paris? I'd like to, but I'd like to do a lot of things, and I don't think we will. So today's a big opportunity for us to put one over on a big side. Come on, as I'm rambling on for 25 minutes now, and not a lot's gone on, as Brahimi takes the first opportunity, tackled and put in. I mean, we couldn't really do much more there. He needed to make the tackle, and it just fell nicely for Oliver, and we find ourselves behind. So let's demand a little bit more as we watch this replay there. It's a great tackle in fairness, and it's a lovely little knockdown in the end. But a throw in now, Benaku to Levicki, to Bashiru, out to Vinheim. If he can get the yard, he can get the cross. He can at the far stick is Lagomina, and he scores. Champions League goal for Antonino Lagomina. Draws us level. Puts us on just 2 points from the group so far with 2 games to play. Difficult trip to Greece. You wouldn't put it past us. Hopefully we can still be alive on final group day. That would be something. And just before the half now, or before the break, Vinheim, Bashiru to the Levicki, Oscar Levicki gives us a dream lead to hopefully take in to the break. 2-1, and that really would, it puts the cat amongst the pigeons, because it would put us on 4 points, and I don't actually know where that would put us in the league. in the group stage. You can see there, it's not updated because we go straight into another highlight. We might not be able to see it at all if they score. There's a little bit of a mix-up in defence, but we come away with it now. Vinheim on this right side. Plays it into a dangerous area, and dangerous not for us, but for us, sadly. But that's a poor ball, and Benaku joins in with the poor ball club, and equally poor. Oh, this has got weird now. Benaku, what can you do? Levicki, the goal scorer. Good ball down the line to Lagomina. Crosses. Strandberg. Carlos, you old fool. But we go in at the break. 2-1. We lead. The first time we've led in a Champions League tie. Ignoring qualifying, of course. And that puts us on 4 points, with Porto obviously on 4, just above us. If we could score again, then we would go above them anyway. But they're above us, and Olympiacos just 1 ahead. So it's really is all to play for if you're not Paris Saint-Germain, who've basically got this wrapped up. And we're all on 4 now, so we do move up for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why that is the case. But Lagomina, Vinheim plays it through. Rosenberg, can he get an angle for a cross? Lagomina heads in, and we have another goal. 3-1. We lead just before the hour mark. 3-1. This is the kind of tie. It really does boost rep when you can beat a team. Because let's face it, Portugal, higher quality division than the Allsvenskan for now. We're going to change it. But Lagomina heads in the low knee. I'll tell you about a deal that we tried to pull off in the transfer window. Zlatan, obviously, he's one of the, as Rosenberg, just over the crossbar, one of the long-term aims, hopefully, is to bring him in. He is transfer listed at Man United, but he feels that a move to the Allsvenskan would not be a good career move. So hopefully we can change his mind in the window, as we've got 15 or so minutes to play. Benaku's looking a little bit elsewhere, but we still haven't got another left-back. I think we're going to bring on Larsson for Vinheim. Vinheim's had a cracking game. He's looking a bit tired on a card. We don't want him making a silly challenge and finding himself sent off. That trip to Olympiacos looking more and more important to us, and indeed the group. I think last 10 minutes though, obviously it is a risk bringing on a youngster, but we're going to bring on Alex Pettersson, and I think that'll do, except we're going to take off Rasmus. I'm noticing that Lars Nielsen is carrying a knock, but we're going to leave him out there because he should recover a little bit. There you go, you see he's going back up. So hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us, as Jose Sarr sends this goal kick out towards Paulinho, headed on, but nowhere in particular. A bit of an Eric Peters head that was, although he did win it, so maybe not. Paulinho to Marcano, Waris, Marcano now, Oliver. They're playing it around quite nicely, and they could find themselves in on goal. Ricardo crosses, headed away. Pettersson under it. Oh, we can't get it clear. We might get it clear this time, though. If we can spring on the counter. Reyes goes back to Jose Sarr. And Porto seem to have something to say here. They seem to have one more. Well, that's a decent ball. And it's not great goalkeeping, as he made it very straightforward for Marega to tap into the empty net. Oh, in the end, we were undone by a very long straight ball, which is woeful. Actually, it wasn't. It was well, we were undone by poor goalkeeping. Let's not make bones about it. We're going to tell the boys to concentrate, because even if we concede from this highlight, a point is better than 0, because it is some money on the cards or in the account. Larsson loses out, and suddenly we are losing most of the 50-50s. Bashiru, Pettersson. Oh dear, that's not a great ball, Pet. As Marega streaks in, and well, thankfully he lashed at it and sent it into the hoardings. So that concentrate as we take this corner. Hopefully we don't get counted on, but we might just. Alex Telles played for Stoke in my Pushing the Potters series last year, and suddenly you can see how many players Porto are pushing forward. They know how important this is, but again, shooting Majid Waris this time, and there's going to be 5 minutes added on. We can't tell the boys to concentrate anymore because they're already giving it full concentration. Paulinho knocked down Felipe. Hopefully we can survive. Danilo. I've got a feeling we're not going to, though. This Icardi sort of gets it in, gets clear. And look at that time, it's going so slowly. Come on. Oh, it's just on the edge, isn't it? There could be a chance. Lagomina. Bashiru. Just behind Pettersson, but he recovers to collect. Nice little ball into Benaku. Lagomina crosses. Rosenberg. Could have made it safe, but we've only 15 seconds to go. It's route 1, an absolute minimum for Porto is he holds the ball for a ridiculous amount of time, considering in what position they are. And seconds to go. Surely we've come through this unscathed. We've won a Champions League fixture against Porto. That is a superb result. Nobody did give us a chance. That's a superb display. A fantastic result. Surely one of the games of the round. You can see there Paris winning despite the dismissal of Dani Alves. 1-0 over Olympiacos. We have a chance, people. We have a chance. With 4 games played, we have 4 points. No goal difference. It doesn't matter too much in the Champions League. It's all about the head-to-head. So we've got a 0-0 draw going into that tie with Olympiacos. I think that's the next one. So our last day is at home to PSG. It's going to be the Olympiacos game that's going to be key. I think what we'll do is we'll skip past the Djurgården game, dead rubber, and we'll do the Olympiacos game as the next one. We might do Paris then if it's at all interesting to see where we finish in this group. But hopefully we can finish at least third and make a Champions League not a complete disaster. I mean, it's not really, is it? But at least we'll get into the Europa League if we finish third, which is a silver lining at least. Do pop a like on there for me. A win in the Champions League for a Swedish side is always a plus, especially when it's they're 3 decent teams. They're not. There's no rubbish teams in this group. We're the rubbish team. So yeah, do pop a like on there for me as well. Fantastic to have today, or overnight into today, have reached 250 subscribers. Fingers crossed it's not dropped. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not, join in. You're missing out on videos in the future, potentially. So do subscribe as well. It really is great. And any comments as well regarding this season, transfer targets, where do we need to strengthen? There's probably everywhere. But do let me know and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And I need all the help I can get, really. So thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you again on the next video. Olympiacos, let's get through this Champions League and into the knockout rounds. Wouldn't that be a story? Take care and goodbye.